what's up you guys? This is Kat from Old Reading Farm. Thanks for joining us. In today's video, I'm going to give you some official introductions to our 5, make that 6, new alpacas. So we adopted all 5 of these alpacas from a farm in Vermont 1 week ago today. This is their 1-week farm anniversary, and they have their haircut appointment set for tomorrow. We have 2 white ones who I'm having a tiny bit of trouble telling apart. One of them has more questionable dental work done to it, so we're going to see what our shearer can do as far as getting their teeth to better line up. Sometimes you need to have your shearer trim your alpaca's teeth, so one we are going to call Frosty and the other we are going to call Snowball. So then we have these 3 darker alpacas here. This one we are going to call Silver because she has a nice silver coat. That one we are going to call Brownie. You can go ahead and guess why. And then that one in the back is Mom, who had the baby. Oh, they're all gonna go somewhere. Bye everybody. Mom right here, we decided we were going to call Maple, though it's really hard to get me to call her anything other than Mom or Mama. And then Baby, we are still working on some names. Some top contenders are Salem, Felix, Carl, or Chance, so everybody who has made those suggestions kind of firmly, maybe the group can vote down below on those 4 names, and we'll see if we can come up with one that we want to keep forever. Hi, baby. Hi, sweet baby. Hello. Hi. You're an angel. So everybody is doing really good with letting the baby be around them when they're all out in the pasture. The way we integrated the baby was suggested to us by our vet. So what we did is we sectioned off a small portion of the barn and kept Mom and baby in there for 2 days, so they had a lot of chance to spend a lot of time together. And then we were really hoping, and it is what happened, that then Mom would start nursing and taking care of baby. So that was perfect advice from our vet. The next day what we did, so that was Wednesday and Thursday, then on Friday what we did was let Mom and baby out of that stall in the barn, and all of the alpacas stayed in the entire barn plus the little run out area. It's like a catch pen that we have. So they had enough space to be comfortable, and everybody got fed plenty of food and hay, so nobody was grumpy. But we kept all the alpacas kind of close together and gave them a good chance to get to know Mom and baby. So after that was Saturday. What we did on Saturday was let everybody out into the pasture. It was lucky that that day fell on a Saturday, so we had plenty of time to spend out watching them to make sure none of the adults were bullying the baby. We wanted to make sure that with all these new fresh distractions that Mom was going to continue to nurse baby, which thankfully she was. So now today is Sunday and everybody is still doing really good. Mom is doing a good job of keeping baby close. We are still doing shots. Oh look, little dust bath. So cute. So baby had some kind of shot that the vet recommended for us to give every day for the first 5 days, so we've been doing that. We're also weighing the baby. Baby alpacas are supposed to gain... Hi, Mom. She doesn't know where her baby went. She's gonna go look for him. There he is. Oh, how cute is he? So one thing that we were told by vet is that it's important to continue to weigh them. So you want to weigh the baby every day, and they should be gaining between 1/4 and 1/2 pound every day. That'll tell you whether or not Mom is doing enough feeding and whether or not Mom's milk is coming in strong enough to keep the baby growing. Since baby Alpaca is a boy, we have between 6 and 9 months to either figure out a small herd of boys for him to move in with, and he would need a separate pasture with his other boyfriends and a separate barn he can't share with mom and the other ladies once he's an adult, or we'll need to find a new home for him that has boys that wants a little baby. Another thing that we have to think about is getting our alpacas to this herd. So at home we have Connie, Sophie, Marshmallow, Mocha, Macy, Pumpkin, Linda, and Cookie. How about that? So we need to get a timeline together for when we're going to bring our herd over and introduce them to this portion of our herd. So Vet came back on the second day this week. So Vet was out on Wednesday to look at mom and baby and Thursday to look at everybody. And we got a clean bill of health as far as parasites are concerned, so that's great. So now we need to pick a time and a day that we're going to bring our ladies over to these ladies. Shearer is also coming out on Monday, so get a good look at all this floof that's going on and get ready to say goodbye. That's basically everything that we have going on in the first week of having a baby alpaca on the farm, which it's been so exciting. It's been so much fun. I've taken some really cute pictures. So if you're not following us on Instagram, check us out at Old Reading Farm, and then you can see pictures of the baby. And I do want to give you some updates on what else is going on around our new farm. Over my shoulder, Flower Farm. Let's go check it out. Okay, so while I walk down to the flower farm, let me tell you what the process was for getting it cleared, in case anybody is thinking about clearing woods into either farm or pasture or yard. It's so much work. So you have a couple options. You could look into a logging company. If you have good standing timber, there's a possibility that somebody might buy it from you. But we talked to a few logging companies and they either basically laughed in our faces, which was so nice, or told us like, yeah, we could do that, but it'll be, $6,000 an acre, and we prefer to do like 10 plus acres. We were like, eek. So anyway, this is what we have. So John spent weeks and weeks and weeks cutting down trees to, stump level. And then we had one of our neighbors, who is a firefighter by day and excavator by night, rip all those stumps out of the ground. So now we have, and he also did a rough grade for us. So it's looking a little bit crazy, but overall pretty good. And then John and I scattered some seeds in the ground, like we did a big row of cosmos, a big wave of zinnias. We put down sunflower seeds. We also put down lettuce and radish seeds. We just basically threw on top of the soil seeds that we had a ton of. We did a bunch of sunflowers. And then over here, we had some seedlings left over from the seedling sales, so you can sort of see the little bit of green. And then yesterday we went back to our old farm where our farm stand was, and I just took every single seedling that was left and I'm just going to stuff them in the ground. We're going to do our best to water them, but to be honest, the house is way up there in those shadows, and it's going to be hard to get this much hose down to them, reliably water them. So we're sort of just going to stick them all in the ground and say, best of luck to you, and see what happens. So I thought I would also take you back to show you where Chicken Village is going to be. Okay, so headed back into the woods a little bit. The excavator made this sort of road for us because he was dragging all the stumps that he pulled out. And some brush. Ooh. Look at here, John is working down here. So this is where John is currently working on Chicken Village. He's cutting down a few more trees, but we'll still leave a bunch of trees standing because we want them to have some nice shade. We're working on a couple different plans for what Chicken Village is going to look like. Originally, what we were thinking was we were going to have freestanding coops, which we would make out of recycled playscapes and top cut lumber and things like that. and then attach all of the runs so they would have shared walls. That way we could save a little bit of money on chicken wire. But then when we were looking around online, like you do, we saw somebody who had basically attached the coops together too, which could then save you a ton of money in materials, because material prices are so crazy right now. And if you have any suggestions, we would love to hear about them in the comments below. So this is where all the stumps that we pulled out of the ground ended up. This is a far back corner of our property. That light spot way back there is not our property, so we are in a corner that we'll probably never use. At some point we had been considering digging a big hole and burying and or burning all of these stumps. But this is, if you were to try to put these in like a dumpster and have them hauled away, this is probably like 5 dumpster worth. It's a lot, and they're so big and they're so heavy. So we're just going to leave them back here and let them go back to the earth. I think everything is coming along pretty good. We are living here full time. We have been here for about a month. We finally have hot water after literally a full month of not having hot water while we were here. So I want to show you how the emus are doing, how the baby chicks are doing. Okay, so now I'm on the porch and I'm going to show you how the emus are doing. So every day they eat kale and they eat chick starter food. I hid some grapes in the bottom of this bowl, and I was going to see if they wanted to eat grapes. These are, I scared them so bad. So we have our future egg laying flock. These are all the last eggs that we hatched from Norman and Jeffrey before we moved, and they finally hatched. So we have 47 chicks in here. Oh, I was going to show you what that sound was when I was filming the chicks there. That's what that sound just was. What are you doing? Freaking dinosaurs, huh? Going for my hair? Yeah. Okay. Everything that's going on at the new farm, that's how the baby alpaca is doing. That's how the emus are doing. That's where our flower farm is looking for next year. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps with our channel, and if you want to see more videos like this, you could see the initial tour of our farm to see all the changes we've made by clicking here. We put out new videos every Monday and Friday, and we go live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, so be sure to check us out next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Bye. Also, if you're one of the 2 people who made it all the way to the end of this video, leave a peacock emoji in the comments so that John knows that we should get peacocks from Sweet Pea Farm.